Mr. Men in Scotland by Adam Hargreaves. Mr. Strong had always wanted to go to the Highland Games in Scotland. He was going to compete in the caber tossing event, the sport that was ideally suited to Mr. Strong, as it was all about strength, tossing a tree kind of strength. He invited his friends to come too. They left a few days before the competition and planned to see the sights along the way. Mr. Strong had trouble packing his caber. Looks like I'll have to carry it on my own. No problem. They all called the train to Scotland. On their way to Edinburgh, they passed the Forth Bridge. Little Miss Curious what happened to the first, second and third bridges. Mr. Clever explained that it was named after the River Forth. Little Miss Curious thought for a moment.
So, what happened to the river first, the river second, and the river third? Did they dry up, or aren't they discovered yet?
She asked. Mr. Clever sighed. It was going to be a very long day. The next morning, Mr. Uppity went to wake up Miss Lazy. "Get up!" he yelled. "We're going to walk up the Royal Mile to see Edinburgh Castle!" "A mile? Oh, I can't walk a mile," cried Miss Lazy. And he turned over and went straight back to sleep. Mr. Uppity marched the others up the streets of the Royal Mile, where they had a great view of the castle on its rock. Mr. Lazy also enjoyed the view of the castle. A view from his bed, through an eye, one half-closed, sleepy eye. Now that's what I call seeing the sights. In the afternoon, Little Miss Splendid wanted to visit a woolen mill to find a sightseeing outfit. She truly looks splendid in a tartan.
"Oh, this tartan scarf and hat suit me well. Superb quality they sure are."
Miss Rush really wasn't the right shape for a kilt. "Oh no, it doesn't fit me. I don't think I can run in it." Mr. Silly got into a tangle with his. A tartan tangle. "I'm pretty sure everyone would love this in Nonsense Land." The next day they drove to Glasgow to visit the Kelvin Grove Art Gallery and Museum. They saw so many things. There was an elephant, an Egyptian mummy, and paintings, and sculptures, and dinosaur skeletons, and suits of armour, and there was even an aeroplane hanging from the ceiling. Mr. Rush rushed round and saw everything. Mr. Laser saw a lot less. After exploring the gallery, Little Miss Greedy wanted to visit the cafe. "You should try haggis," suggested Mr. Clever.
"So, what's a haggis?"
asked Little Miss Greedy. "It's a Scottish cow," said Mr. Nonsense. No, said Mr. Clever. "It's a food, like a giant sausage." "A giant sausage?" said Mr. Nonsense. "Oh, don't be ridiculous." But of course, Mr. Clever was right. And Little Miss Greedy enjoyed her haggis. And then she enjoyed another one, and another one.
Either way, sounds like it is to die for. Keep on coming! I will stop till I am absolutely stuffed.
Now it's time to head to the games. On the way, Little Miss Curious spotted the Highland cow. "No, that's a haggis!" announced Mr. Nonsense. Which of course was nonsense.
It's as shaggy as Mr. Clumsy, but not as clumsy.
Loud Little Miss Sunshine. "Yow!" cried Mr. Clumsy, who had sat in a thistle. "Crikey, that hurts!" Mr. Clever insisted on a quick stop at the St. Andrew's Golf Club, one of the eldest in the world. "Scotland is the home of golf," announced Mr. Clever. Mr. Clever knew an awful lot of the history of golf. He knew an awful lot about the rules of golf, but there was only one thing he didn't know about golf. How to play Oh dear, how do you use this thing? Oh, you're a wee man. There was one last place to visit before the games. A very long lake called Loch Ness, which is even longer than Mr. Tickle's arms, which are as wiggly as Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Many people think that Nessie is a Scottish myth and doesn't exist. But if that is true, then who's Mr. Tickle tickling? Hee, somebody needs a tickle! The next day they arrived at the Highland Games. The games opened with a marching band of pipers and drummers. Miss Noisy had never heard bagpipes before. He was very impressed. Mr. Crab was not so impressed. There were all sorts of games to watch, and all sorts of games to join in. There was a Highland dancing competition for Little Miss Somersault.
Yo! Check out my moves! Aren't they way past cool or what?
There was a tug-of-war for Mr. Greedy. Nobody could move him. Then there was the hammer throw for Little Miss Dotto, although her hammer didn't count. And then it was the caber tossing event. Mr. Strong's moment had arrived. Mr. Strong took a long run up, and then, with all his might, he launched the caber into the air. It rose into the sky, tumbling end over end, and landed far down the field. With a loud crack, it split in two. Mr. Strong had snapped his caber. He was too strong even for caber tossing, which made him the strongest man in the world. Mr. Strong was very pleased. Ha ha! Good thing I came along. Then it was time to go home. As the train pulled out of the station, there was a terrible noise coming from the back of the carriage. Oh, help! Cried Mr. Jelly in terror. The wheels are falling off! The carriage is derailed! The train's gonna crash!
Oh, it's okay, Mr. Jelly. Nothing bad will happen to us.
But it was none of those things. It was Miss Noisy. He had bought a souvenir. Bagpipes. Happy St. Andrew's Day, everyone.